Hey guys, Bogard42 here. Today I am working on my tube amplifier. Second. Check, make sure the microphone's working. Because if that wasn't, it would be nasty. But here's the set as it is now. I've got a Type 76 triode right here and a Type 41 pentode wired as a triode, and a I think 6CA4 or EZ81 full wave rectifier, though I don't have it hooked up as a full wave rectifier, just a half wave because I don't have a input transformer. So yeah, I had this hooked up to the output of that computer there, and let me get it putting a signal again. There we go. So, yeah. I've got the signal coming to this piece, these here, one of which goes to ground, the other is disconnected for some reason. But I had that hooked up through this battery, which for some reason stopped working. It's a 6-volt battery, which was used to supply grid bias to the first tube, and I'll just hook it up again without the battery because I think it might have died. I know it's an old battery, so even just the tiny amount of current that is needed for doing grid bias is not working. But I've got my audio signal there, and that comes out and it goes to the grid of this tube. Let me turn on the power supply for that, and while these tubes heat up, the signal comes to the grid of this tube and then it modulates that. I've got a 47K half-watt resistor hooked up from my little plate supply here to the plate of this, which is connected through about 2.7 microfarads of capacitance to the grid of this tube, and the plate and screen of this tube are wired together, so triode configuration, and run through this old microwave transformer to B+. And B+ is just the rectifier tube and an old capacitor I found. And there, yeah, B- is connected to the cathodes of both these, and B+ goes through one side of this transformer to the plate and screen here, and it also goes to that resistor for this tube's plate. And let me reconnect this so that there's it comes out on a speaker instead of a little jack that I have it hooked up to. You can actually hear a little. I've just hooked it up to one of these guys because coming out of that speaker there, it's not very loud actually, but you can hear it coming through. So yeah, let me turn on the amplifier power, which is as simple as finding the stupid plug and plugging it in. Here it is. Now there's no transformer, so it's just directly hooked up to the HV, or the plates of the diode. So yeah, there. Yeah, there's that. The tubes are operating, and let me see. If I turn off that, you can hear it has a lot of hum. where the hum is coming from, I have a little pin hooked up to cathode ground, and I've been touching it to various parts of the circuit that aren't high voltage, and I think it's just somewhere in here there's something that's causing it to not be a smooth waveform all the way, even though it has a huge, like 80 microfarad capacitor on there. Probably need to add more capacitance, but I don't have another capacitor to put on there. And so yeah, I'm going to change it over to the other speaker so you can see how that is. There's one. There's two. Now, for some reason, the speaker is really, really bassy, so really only the hum and a very little bit of it come through. So yeah, there is my radio thingy in progress, and yeah, what else can I say about it? 73. I'll make more videos about it when I've got more progress. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.